Hi there, students. An ivory tower. To live in an ivory tower. Okay, this is an idiom which means to live in a world that has no contact or no understanding of everyday life, of what real people experience. So, the rich man living in his ivory tower. A sheltered existence, very often academic. Yeah, so the professors at Oxford University often live in their ivory tower thinking about mathematics and are completely disconnected with the real world. We use this phrase, an ivory tower, to say somebody has a lack of reality, a lack of practical considerations. Yeah, so I think politicians, the top politicians, they look down at the people from their ivory tower and say, this is what they should do. Or I think this apocryphal story about Marie Antoinette in the French Revolution. Let them eat cake if they're hungry. If they haven't got bread, they can't get cake. And this is clearly, she's been living in an ivory tower. Yeah, this, if you're living in an ivory tower, you don't know about, or you want to avoid, the ordinary and unpleasant things that happen in people's lives, in real lives. Yeah, so I have a feeling that in the Vatican, people live in an ivory tower. They're concerned with their religion and their theories, but they don't have contact with what is important for ordinary people, what ordinary people need. Yeah, how to make the life of Joe Public much better. Yeah, so a state of privileged seclusion. Yeah, you're separated from the practicalities of the real world, particularly the ivory tower of academia. Yeah, so these professors living in their ivory tower. But you could, an ivory tower attitude, yeah, impractical and escapist. Yeah, you're completely aloof and you have no worries about the practicality or about urgent problems. Yeah, it's where you can be escapist, and this particularly to a place or a seat of learning. Yeah, so yeah, the bosses of this company should get down from their ivory tower and have a look at what actually happens on the shop floor, what is really happening to people. Yeah, so this is talking about a state of unreality, of distance from reality. Yeah, ivory tower artistic concerns. Yeah, just living in, it's like you're living in a different world. You're only focusing on this. You have disregard for worldly or practical affairs. Yeah, so he's rich and he lives in an ivory tower of complacency about the problems of the world. Yeah, a university is very often an ivory tower. Come down off your ivory tower. Get down and talk to the lay people in the street. Okay. Don't hide in your ivory tower, but come down to earth, because maybe there'll be a revolution, and that would be a real shock. Yeah, maybe the French Revolution dragged the aristocracy out of their ivory tower. Okay, idiom. This is an idiom, formality. I think I'm going to give this a 6 in formality. I think you could use it anywhere though. Yeah, it's a little bit on the formal and literary side, but I think you could use it anywhere. But a touch on the more formal side. And then as to origin, well, originally this phrase ivory tower comes from the Bible, from the Song of Songs, and there is a phrase describing the Virgin Mary, saying, "Your neck is like an ivory tower." So the long, beautiful white neck of a lady, and this originally was an image of purity, a symbol of noble purity. Yeah, but I think nowadays, if we say ivory tower, this is being very critical. This is saying that somebody is over pure, that purity for what they want to do, because they don't have to face the real world and think about it. Okay, so an unworldly dreamer lives in an ivory tower. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. To live in an ivory tower.